A vet told a concerned family about their adopted dog's rare condition. All pet adoptions are exciting, but there's something particularly thrilling about rescuing an animal and saving a life. Chris Hughes and Marissa Calguire, a couple living outside of Cleveland, knew this fact better than anybody. However, their latest adoption proved trickier than all the rest. With a medical condition that would not resolve itself, Chris and Marissa knew that they had to act quickly in order to save their new family member's life. To call Chris Hughes and Marissa Calguire dog people would be a huge understatement. Since they got their first pup, Moses, early in their relationship, the couple's lives revolved almost entirely around canines. By 2013, they'd adopted a whopping 8 dogs. With critters of all different ages, breeds, and personalities, there was hardly a dull moment under Chris and Marissa's roof. That actually gave them a bright idea. They started their own reality show called Life in the Doghouse. Over the course of a couple of years, the YouTube series gained a loyal following, eager to see how the Ohio couple handled such a hectic household. Though they already had their hands full, Marissa and Chris still talked about bringing yet another dog into the fold. There were so many needy animals out there, and giving one more a happy home would be a truly good deed. In the fall of 2013, they zipped over to the Cuyahoga County Kennel, where countless little faces peered out at them through iron cages. It broke Marissa's heart that they could only rescue one of them. But then one interaction convinced Chris and Marissa of what they had to do. When they walked up to one beautiful pit bull named Story, it was love at first sight. Of course, something was obviously different about her. Her enormously swollen belly told Story's whole tale. She was very pregnant, and the staff at the dog shelter said she would be expecting 6 puppies any day now. In fact, they were a bit surprised Story hadn't given birth yet. Marissa and Chris felt torn. On one hand, they really looked forward to the prospect of Story joining their family, but on the other hand, could they really handle this pit bull and her puppies on top of their other 8 dogs? With only minutes to make their decision, the couple followed their hearts. They brought Story home and introduced her to her new brothers and sisters, who were jumping with joy. Still, the pit bull started showing signs that she was unwell. Chris and Marissa could only guess that her state was due to her pregnancy. They did a little research and learned that in high-stress situations, expecting dogs sometimes refuse to give birth. Knowing they had no time to lose, Marissa and Chris hopped into the car with Story whimpering in the back seat. The other 8 dogs watched as they sped off to see the veterinarian. Even the vet was concerned, fearing that something had gone wrong with her pregnancy. They prepared for an ultrasound that would finally provide them with some answers, and hopefully not devastating ones. It turned out that the animal shelter's assessment of Story was all wrong. They sized her up as being pregnant with 6 puppies. But in reality, she was carrying an unbelievable 12 puppies. And if she didn't deliver them quickly, Story would be in serious trouble. Unfortunately, it wasn't safe to perform a C-section on the proud mama. Story would have to birth her litter alone. All Chris and Marissa could do was make her comfortable and hope for the best. What they saw the next morning was unbelievable. As if she finally knew she was safe, Story brought 12 happy and healthy puppies into the world, and not a moment too soon. Chris embraced the new mother as she took a well-deserved rest. With the puppies safe and happy, Chris and Marissa had to figure out how to handle all the puppies. They now had 21 dogs in their house, which was enough to trip up even these seasoned canine owners. The couple realized that they couldn't care for all these pooches. Fortunately, drawing upon their connections in the animal world, Marissa and Chris found homes for all 12 puppies. And that wasn't the only change in their household. To give the couple a little more space, Chris's best friend Ryan offered to adopt Story. They gladly accepted, knowing she'd be in capable hands. Plus, the pit bull could still visit them anytime. After such a whirlwind few days, Chris and Marissa felt relieved to sit back and relax with their 8 pooches. It seemed like things had finally returned to normal, except that before long, Chris dropped an unexpected question. He asked Marissa to marry him, and of course she said yes. They happily tied the knot surrounded by family and friends in a ceremony that naturally included a couple of their canine companions. They'd made it through a trying time, though other rescue heroes could certainly agree that rescue dog pregnancies can be difficult, often in the most surprising ways. Please share this with your friends and family.